Today, I bring you a story of a man unhinged, a man whose dream to stream became clouded by his deep-seated desperation to view the female anatomy in order to survive. But Google Images wasn't enough for him. Oh no, he needed a special kind of nude, provided by young girls and women through blackmail in order to save his life. Because if Greg doesn't get nudes, he will kill himself. And you will feel guilty for the rest of your miserable life. You could have saved him, you heartless bitch. GoodGamesGreg is a Blade and Soul streamer who has recently been outed as a manipulative pervert who threatens suicide in an effort to get nudes from his female friends and followers. He has over 6,000 subs on YouTube and about 2,000 on Twitch. He claims that this is some sort of online campaign to ruin his YouTube and streaming career and a way for others to garner views. The problem with that argument is that Greg doesn't have all that many views to speak of in the grand scheme of Twitch and YouTube. If someone were trying to leech attention off of a more successful person, surely they would try to ruin someone with a larger following who is more well known. Although he claims innocence, he has shut down his Twitter and Facebook and disabled comments and ratings on his videos, in spite of asking people in his defense video to leave a like if they want him to stay on YouTube and Twitch, or a dislike if they think he should leave. Now, I'm not saying this in and of itself makes him guilty, but if you're an innocent person, you should stand your ground and continue to do what you want to do in spite of what others are saying. In his defense video, which I will link below, he tries to make a stance from a greater good perspective, claiming this harassment isn't about him anymore, it's about the way it's affecting the people he cares about. He only cares about helping people in the Blade and Soul community. Look how altruistic he is. He just wants to use his e-fame to help, and declothe, others. It ends with a half-hearted attempt to address girls by telling them if someone speaks to them in this way, they should end the conversation. I agree with the message, but coming from this guy, it's beyond disingenuous. It's hard to believe he is innocent when all of the evidence seems to come from his personal accounts. Now, obviously, we can't know 100% that all of these screen caps are true, but if you look at the language used, the style of typing, and the fact that he does admit to at least one instance of asking one of these girls for nudes, the evidence for this is in yet another video linked below, made by one of the women he tried to manipulate. There is a damn good chance that they're accurate. With that explanation out of the way, let's get into just how scummy this behavior is. This is a person preying on friendships and the kindness of others to try and get girls to do his bidding by acting as though he is suicidal, and somehow the only way to save him is if they show him their body. I honestly cannot imagine why anyone would take this seriously, because it doesn't even make sense. How exactly would a naked picture cure you of suicidal ideation? That's a problem that goes well beyond receiving a photo. In some of the conversations, he claims it's not necessarily about the photo itself, it's about the trust and the proof that you care about him. Because of course, if you cared about your friend, you'd do anything to save them, right? Wrong. Especially when the person supposedly in need of saving is trying to get you to act against your will. I really implore you to check out the conversation logs I've linked below, because they are quite the cringe fest. Here's just a sample of what lies ahead. I'm not going to send you nudes. Okay then, I'm taking the pills now then. You're just going to throw away your life? That easily? I've been suicidal a long time, and it's already done. If I don't get medical attention soon, I'll be dead, Slenty Face. Then call 911. No, Slenty Face. Goodbye, okay? I'm sorry for everything. Sorry I couldn't help. You could. All Yo had to do was keep your promise. There was other ways to test my trust and my care. But it's okay. You're better off without me. Sorry. Having trouble dipping. No, I'm not. Slenty Face. This will probably be the worst day ever. Kerp, your brooms. 9-1. Kept eyes open. Ma, lungre. Okay. No. You did car. I really did care. No. Yes. Prove it. Well, according to you, the only way to prove it would be to send you nudes. You'd rather I die? No, I didn't want you to die. Keep Prom's still a little time. It's too late if you're already this bad. Hospital only for Melissa Owie. Then go. Curb Promsy. This is absurd to the point of parody. If he actually took pills and they could work that fast, it would be too late for the photo to matter anyway. Now, to the girls involved in these conversations, you need to cut ties with anyone that pulls this kind of crap. If for whatever reason you feel too weird to actually just say it, just block them out of your life. There's no reason to put up with that regardless of who it is coming from. These YouTube and Twitch guys are not nearly as important as they think they are. They're not curing cancer, they're making videos about an online game. I don't know if Greg actually has depression or suicidal tendencies. To be quite honest, I don't care because of the way in which he seeks to use these conditions as a weapon to get his way. Having mental health issues does not absolve you of your terrible behavior. It's not an excuse to try to take advantage of people or treat them poorly. If he has legitimate mental health issues, then he needs to seek the proper avenues to get assistance with them. Your life is your responsibility, and while it's nice to have a support network and someone to count on to help you when you're down, you do not, under any circumstances, use that as a way to get them to bend to your will. If he's faking it to manipulate girls because he's too big of a slob to actually land a girlfriend, then he's just a moron, because this would only work on the most gullible people on the planet. The only answer to someone trying to get you to degrade yourself is to tell them to go to hell. If they threaten to kill themselves because you won't do something that is harmful to you, it doesn't mean you don't care about them enough. Means they don't care about you enough not to burden you with the outcome of their survival based off of something harmful to your well-being. If you honestly think it's okay to use something as serious as suicide as a means of manipulation, you should kill yourself.